On Leo's News tonight at 12:22 a.m., we are going to talk about the job market. It has changed in many ways in the last few years. The four key things we're going to talk about is the job growth and the unemployment, how the different industries are going. Let's say something goes bad and something goes better. Some are and some are always going bad. How the economy is affecting jobs. Like if everyone get taxed at 80%, well, everyone needs to work more, etc. And the challenge most workers will face. These factors will help us understand the job situation today. The overall job market. Since last year, the employment rate has increased to 5.7% when it was at around 5%. The wage growth, there has been 4.3% more jobs. So even if there's more jobs available, the unemployment rate is still higher because Canada brings 1,000 people a day. So there's never enough jobs. And there was 112,000 new full-time job, but 65,000 part-time jobs lost. So most students like me or any other teenagers are gonna have a hard time finding jobs. And now in the different industries, in the information like me and Leo News, the culture like this beautiful YouTube video, and recreation like this that I bought 7 years ago and I never cleaned. That's part of it. That has grew by 2.5% because apparently people have enough money to buy random stuff like that. Professional and technical services, so you analyzing this video and the guy that helped me because I wasn't able to contact the support team, well, that has increased by 1%, and retail and trade has decreased by 0.5%, which is not good since it's pretty much the easiest job and the most part-time jobs for students. And the economic factor now. Inflation is down to 1.6%, which is a lot better than 7% we saw in groceries sometime. You bought a candy a week ago, it was $3. You buy it now, it's $5.75, and you're like, so you stop buying candies. And interest rate is predicted to drop. So that's really good. So now you will be able to save money and not spend it all on your house, because some people with the huge interest rate were actually not even paying off their house because they were only able to afford a certain part, but they had to pay 6 to 7% a year. So if you don't pay 6% of what you have to pay left, well, you're putting yourself more in debt, so you're better off renting. And the companies are scared to hire more. That's why there's a lot less, because they are not sure about the economy, because everything is so unstable. You don't want to employ too many people, sign full-time contracts, and then have to kick them out and be in trouble with the CNSST, like I was, which is not fun. And another challenge for workers, the participation rate is the lowest in 3 years, which is not good. The unemployment rate is for some groups, South Asians, Canadians, is 7.3%, which is huge. That's like 7% on 100. And Black Canadians is 11%, so that's more than 1 on 10, which is a lot, because if you just think about it, that's one person that you know easily for sure. The quote. Oh yeah, I have to read the quote. Doug Porter, BMO chief economist. Unemployment is rising, but job growth is still strong, which kind of means that there's less people employed, but there's more job open. So logically, it's like two thing that goes like this when it should go like this. It doesn't really make sense. I don't know why. I think it's because we have too many people that come in that doesn't work, and it just doesn't make sense. They all want Because jobs right now are asking for way too low of a salary for what you need. But they're only going to wait until someone is like, well, I'm going to go in the streets if I don't take the job, which is really bad. Because a lot of the time, 3 people I know are better off staying not working and being like on support and everything than working, because the jobs they have, they quit it or got fired or whatever, and now they want to get the same job back somewhere else. They're going to get paid like 2 times less for the same exact job, which is absolutely weird. And the Scotia Bank says the lower interest rate could create more jobs, which is true, because if your company has to pay less of interest rate of the money they owe, they have an extra part of money that they can bring in to pay people to work for their company. So in conclusion, the Canadian job market has ups and downs. In my opinion, we are still in a really bad position, but it's better than last year. And some industries are doing good, and others are struggling. And sadly, most of those things that struggles are the like lower class or student class jobs, which is no good. So maybe with a lower inflation and the possible interest rate cut, the job market could improve. However, let's pray for it.